I'm still hearing this, that people think home prices are falling, and I just wanted to jump on here real quick and share with you that they're not. What they predicted, that this crash that we're going to have in 2023, didn't happen. The media ran with those forecasts and put out headlines calling for doom and gloom in the housing market, and all this negative news coverage made a lot of people have doubts about the strength of the residential real estate market. If it made you question if you should delay your own plans to move, here's what I really want you to know. Home prices never crashed. So disregard what you saw in the headlines. The actual data shows home prices were remarkably resilient and performed far better than the media would have you believe. This graph behind me uses reports from 3 trusted sources to clearly illustrate prices have already rebounded after experiencing only slight declines nationally. That's a far cry from the crash so many articles called for. The declines that did happen, which you can see in red, weren't drastic and were short-lived. As Nicole Friedman, a reporter at the Wall Street Journal, says, home prices aren't falling anymore. The surprisingly quick recovery suggests that the residential real estate downturn is turning out to be shorter and shallower than many housing economists expected. Even though some media coverage made a big deal about home prices falling or pulling back, the slight correction that happened is already in the rearview mirror. Basically, this data shows you that home prices aren't falling anymore. They're actually going back up. So what's next for home prices? The consensus from experts is that home price growth will continue in the years ahead and is returning to normal levels for the market. That means we'll still see home prices appreciating just at a slower pace than the last few years, and that's a good thing. Take caution, because some news sources will see the home price growth slowing and put out more stories that make you think prices are falling again, and just don't fall for it. The return of those misleading headlines like those is already having an impact on how home buyers are feeling. You can see how this affects general opinion in the Consumer Confidence Survey from Fannie Mae. Check out that graph. While the percentage of Americans who think prices will fall has been slowly declining this year, the latest consumer confidence data indicates that it ticked back up again recently, and that's shown in red. This change is surprising, especially since the home price data shows prices are going up, not down. It tells you the impact the media still has on public opinion. So don't let the headlines scare or delay your plans. Let's connect so you have a trusted resource to cut through the noise and tell you what's really happening in our market. Give me a call.